too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no preaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the self. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change. We need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. But we got a long ways to go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
A second down run by Pacheco. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Flying down the middle with Henry. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the red zone, on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Real quick. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Henry. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Jackson has it, third and goal. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. This one misses the tight end. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Boswell able to knock it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57. 15, 15.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Here he goes. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return. Now it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. This drive is going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And he's blocked out by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. Ends with a touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens go up 10-zip here in the 1st. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Wilson with a return here. Making some progress here. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Hey, 57. Yellow. Hey, rip list.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chiefs.
Hey, Sunday on Sunday on. Easy. 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker kicked off for Kansas City.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On 1st down, Jackson connects with his back to Will McLaughlin. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, it's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who can pull that off.
And he's taken down at the 30.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Out.
Jackson looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's Lamar. That one connects. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Fry connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Pacheco gets it from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man over the middle. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Chiefs probably getting their punt team ready to go. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. So we're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's go now.
And the power play up the gut will result in 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is Henry on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Wilson with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route. because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
One's cut along the left sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
180. Control it.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. They connect on the trick play. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
180.
First down, here's Lamar. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Second and 7.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Jackson's going to throw again. Flush down out to him, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Boswell able to knock it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crank that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Wilson with a return here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He brings it in. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hey, Ripley.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in this passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Pacheco again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. Andrews has it, working downfield. Hits the 20. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Mark Andrews and I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 16-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Wilson with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Easy, easy, easy. Yellow. 15, 15.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Getting out to his left. It is caught left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Chiefs.
Yellow. Right.
From the gun, Edwards-Helaire gets it. Great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They're set up at the 35 now.
A gain of 15.
Play action, Mahomes. Big man showing up the yards. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now we'll pause for an injury that nobody wants to see. That is Travis Kelce in need of some assistance. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking inside the red zone. No, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
On first down, Jackson finds the in route complete. He's going to have them up to that 23. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Johnson. It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Lamar now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Yellow, yellow. 43, 43. Come back. Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Catch is made in close. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Fall down these two. Hey, rip lift.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
This is caught, and he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for two right there, Brock. It's back down to a one-possession game. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it, and he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second and 3 now. Running over center with McLaughlin. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Real quick.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready?
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Second and 3 now.
Hey, report! Report! Here we go, here we go!
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes back to us.
This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Running. Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4.
First and 10.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey, switch.
From the red zone now. It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Onward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Out.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 3.
Hey.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Sit up.
Turn to Henry on 3rd. He's going to be short of that goal line block, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power on the cross. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Ravens have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th.
Chris Boswell.
If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given a chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15. 50, yellow. Hey, 57.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
I don't need to. Attack. Come back. Hey, 57 colors.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and watch the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Yellow. 15. Hey, rip list. What's that?
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Yellow.
A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Broke Quan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it as he makes his third interception of this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
They go play action on first down. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He finds a man, that's cut. And he's got a bunch here on past the 25. Here somebody gets to him. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews snags another one. It's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And again, it's Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
They're going to pass it here. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
You are X.
Lamar throwing again. He finds Bateman on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
At the 19-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go play fake with Jackson. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but.